Okay.
I want to take a photo.
As a father, I feel bad, but like, it can't have a carrot.
Yeah.
What's up, brother? Russian. It's rowdy in here. Hey. Check. All right. Great. Okay. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Shh. We're going to get started on time. Thank you all so much for being here. It's great to have a packed house. I have three very esteemed guests. Very excited about this. Just some logistical things. Everything we do here is for you, but it's also for the world because we're streaming online. Bitcoin Magazine has generously agreed to stream everything that happens here today on their platform. So we'll be streaming, they'll be streaming, and we're talking to you. This is a sauna, and it is hot out. So I ask for your patience. Today's just going to be a little warm. We have two industrial-strength air conditioners back there. It is very cold back there. It's sort of okay right here. I'm very comfortable, but it might get warm in here. We'll do our best. We got fans going. We have a lot of gratitude and patience, and we're just thankful you're here. This place is called Salt. There are all kinds of cool things here that you'll explore throughout the day. There's a bar that serves beer right outside here. There's art projects. There's a cafe. We're all going to jump in the water later. It's going to be really fun. Thank you so much, Isa. Appreciate that. All right, so we're going to get started. So this program at the Human Rights Foundation started because we began to notice many years ago that governments would go after the bank accounts of activist organizations, and it was extremely something that we just started seeing again and again and again. Starting about 10 years ago, they really started to hone this tactic. I wanted to start by offering each of the guests a chance to quickly introduce themselves and talk a little bit about how the government that they're opposing started to persecute them financially. So we're going to start with Anna. Anna, maybe introduce yourself for a little bit and describe some of the attacks against your organization that were done from a financial point of view, and maybe tell us like why that was done and was it effective? And keep the mic very close to your mouth. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, everyone. So my name is Anna Chekovich, and I have been working at the Anti-Corruption Foundation. It's the Russian organization that was founded in Moscow in 2011 by the opposition leader of Russia, Alexei Navalny, which is in prison now for his work. So when we were working in Russia, we faced a lot of challenges related to working with the traditional financial system, because the government used this tool in order to attack us, since it was the simplest method for the regime to target us with the help of the banking system. Alexei Navalny announced his participation in the presidential elections in 2016, and it was the moment when we started our crowdfunding campaign. And that was the moment when we started to use Bitcoin, actually, because it was obvious for us that it wasn't safe to keep all the donations only in fiat, because the government was going to attack us with the help of the banking.
Yeah, so they started fundraising with Bitcoin in 2016. The interesting thing for this crowd, especially, will be that they basically just had one address for a long time, and they got like 700 Bitcoin on it. And it's really funny because we know that reusing an address is not really a good idea because it's not very good for privacy. However, at the end of the day, if you control the key to that address and the government doesn't control it, there's not a whole lot they can do about it. So it was kind of funny that the address was being held by somebody in a different country, and it never ended up really being a problem. Thankfully, today they don't do that anymore, but just worth pointing out. But like over the years, the government would they would go after you would go to the office and they would just delete the money that was in your bank account, right?
Yeah, it's true. Many times they blocked our bank accounts when we had our savings there, and I just refreshed the page of our online bank and I find out that it's blocked and we lost everything, and I need to like pay salaries or pay taxes or pay rent or anything, and we just don't have money. So Bitcoin was a solution for us. We could store some savings there, and I would not be so sure about the amount of Bitcoins we received that you just said, because we very often just converted the fiat that we received into Bitcoin just to store it safely.
Oh,
So,
I see.
yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
But and then